told my friend about us in the Observers. I don't know if you can see Jan and me.
Would that look like him on the horse?
Of course, Tez. No, that's us there, on the steps of the National Gallery. Oh, that's a fine place, that there National Gallery. Full of lovely pictures, all hand-painted. Well, most of them hid away now, mind, on account of the Blitz. But you can see where they were. And they have concerts and all. Jan took me. Oh, he took me all sorts. Oh, well. Now, down here, you see, that's the Admiralty Arch. And you know what that lead to?
Lots of aloe sailor.
No. That lead to this, see?
Your hotel!
Oh, no, Aggie, you daft trivet. That's Buckingham Palace, where the King and Queen live. They were changing the guard when Jan took me there.
How were you to say? They do get pretty dirty standing outside all day. Can you take me in and all, Miss Whitlow?
Oh, well, no, well, that wouldn't have been wholly proper. Not with us, not being rightly married.
Oh.
But I reckon he were entitled to go in mine. What with him being a count? Did I happen to mention he were a count back home in Poland?
I think you did accidentally let it slip 4 or 5 times.
And had titles and all. Well, all that there blue blood, you know. That stick together.
Of course, darling. Very sticky stuff. You have told us about the friends, too.
And the mansion in Warsaw. Yes. Not to mention the aunt in lodge in Pomerania. Did the aunt, by the way, Pomeranians?
No, that were wild boar.
Boom!
Speaking of which, that ain't no Pomeranian.
Guards, corn plaster. What's up with that daft mulligan barbuck? Ain't she never seen a man in his life before?
You got her terrorised, that's what 'tis, Tom Whitlow. You did ought to be ashamed of yourself. Oh, I turned my back for a minute.
That minute was 3 months.
Then I says, well, you begged me to come back when you did, before you let yourself go any farther. Capering about half naked in front of ladies.
Well, that ain't my fault. I can't find my shirt. What you done with it?
That's in the wash.
In that... What's it doing there? That was fresh on last Tuesday. There's 2 more days' work in that shirt.
After that, you can grow watercress on it.
Find a clean one, hanging behind the bedroom door.
I don't want a clean shirt. Blast, poor woman, I'm mucking out the barn today. Come dinner time, I'll be up to my neck in cow-cake and compost.
Then I have another clean shirt for you to change into.
Then welcome. What you think I am?
Oh, I know what you are, Tom Whitlow, but that's what I want you to be, what matter. And that's more of a gentleman.
Hey.
Now, you can be a gentleman and a farmer, you know.
Oh, yes, that's right, darling. I've heard of gentlemen farmers.
Yeah, they're the ones that always say excuse me before they start milking.
Nobody asked you not to dab your dinners in. Now get you to work. That stable's been working 3 days for it to be mucked out. That's like a pigsty.
And how's the pigsty? Pretty stable?
Dave.
All right. Yeah, don't you worry, Mum. We'll have that stable as clean as the shirt in your back.
Get you, John. Now then, where's my breakfast?
Where's your shirt?
Breeding women.
Oh, Aggie, you daft trivet. You mustn't be scared of him. His bark's worse than his bite.
Oh, I don't know about that, Miss Whitlow. You ought to see where he bit me.
Girls, just a moment, girls. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. Ah, they've learned how to house train horses. Well, come along. It affects the Whitlows as well, so I'll tell you all together. Look better. And I bet that feel better, don't it?
Well, be that as it may, I've been thinking, Ethel. Well, we didn't never ought to fight like this. We're supposed to be starting fresh, not carrying on like a couple of ferrets in a trouser pocket.
Oh, I'm right glad to hear you say that, Tom. That's the first sign of a gentleman knowing when to apologise.
I want to apologise, ain't I? Oh, well, any old how. Seeing as you've done the table so nice, the least I could do was dress up for it.
Oh.
Tom, that's a serviette!
That's a clean egg.
no serviette. That's making do. Oh. You were supposed to put that in your lap and catch the food.
I don't never throw food in my lap. I leaves them nasty tricks to foreigners. Holy gentlemen.
If you mean Yatten, he were a sight more than a gentleman. He were a count.
Holy count. And that don't count. Over there they give them countages away with a pound of tea.
Yatten's great uncle Stanislaus were an envoy, a Queen Victoria.
My great uncle Herbert were a verger at Norwich Cathedral.
Yeah, look what happened to him then. He ran off with the organ fund.
Well, at least he didn't run off with somebody else's wife for 3 months, like some flickering, nigger-twitching knickerbait I know.
Morning, Miss Rainbow. I must apologise for my husband. It were my fault. I should have remembered. You can't never make a silk purse out of a sow's egg.
That were her fault, all right. You know what she done, Miss Rainbow, running away like that? Well, I ain't no narrow-minded prune, and I forgive her. But I won't have her standing there like butter wouldn't melt up her nose, throwing her pole in my teeth.
Sounds like a Highland game.
Hey, what you girls doing here now, dabbing your dippers in? Why ain't you mucking out?
Miss Rainbow brought us in, Gav. She's got some wonderful news for us.
Yes, well, I'm not so sure now. After what I heard, I'm reluctant to bestow the honour. Well, we were due for a visit from a VIP with a capital V. Yes, there is a royal visitor in the area. And a wish has been expressed to visit the home of a real yeoman farmer. Rather impulsively, I suggested Crabtree Farm. Well, I realise the risk now. We wouldn't want language like that falling upon royal ears, would we?
Don't worry about him, Miss Rainbow. He can always hide in the cellar till they gone. Now, I can take care of royalty, because after all, I've had experience with the nobility.
We all know about your experience with the nobility, and that ain't fit for no royal ears neither. And I ain't hiding in no cellar. Now, you heard. They want to see a real human farmer, which I ain't nothing else but. And I'm ready and willing to see them. So never you fret, Miss Rainbow. I wouldn't never let you down.
We'll make sure he doesn't. Yes, well, it's a little late to change the itinerary now. They'll be here at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
3 o'clock? 3 o'clock this afternoon? God's gumballs, well, don't just stand there. Get moving. I want to see this hard bit for a king. Go on, you kids. Right now, the yard's next. Now, do you look at that? How do you expect royalty to walk through that?
In golden gumboots?
Yay, do you get on with it? Do they arrive before you're finished? Well, I got my plans made for that. I got old Wally standing by.
Well done, Michael. I deem it lucky to stop the royal foot from getting mucky. You made that special.
Well, I never, Sir Wally Raleigh. No, thanks. I don't think I'd have the paddle.
I'm only keeping him as a last resort. I'd rather keep him out of sight. We'll never get him cleaned up by 3 o'clock. But the yard's different, so do you get on with it?
Oh, my God. Give me
Oh, darling, it's hopeless. Hang on. Here, you wash and I'll wipe.
Blotting paper and lots of it.
been cleaning this below.
Now back to the house, come on. Hey, that looks marvellous, darling. Now we've just got to deal with the scenery and props. Right.
We neither seen nor heard, he says. All right for him, but folks what's neither seen nor heard gets treated like they hate a curd.
Welcome to Crabtree Farm, your what's it? Majesty. Sir. No, I'd better give him his full title. Your Majesty, George V.I. Rex.
That's a funny old name for a king. You sound more like a sheepdog. Still. De-gra-fed. Death. In. But I dare say you knows what all that means, but that's more than I do. Howsomever, like I say, you're right welcome here, your thing, me, Majesty, and the same go for your good lady there, too. Welcome to... Hey! Do you bug off, you fructifying fribbit? Get you...
Shirley, get out the way. I can't see. Why don't you girls use the mirror in your own room?
One is using it.
What's she gonna be like when they get here?
No, they are yet. She'd have a fit. Now, I'm breaking her in gradual. So far, she thinks that's the town clerk from Norwich. Oh, never mind, friend. I won't ever let her serve.
Serve what?
Oh, tea, of course, and some of my special honey drop scones.
Now, you listen, woman. His Majesty ain't coming here to sit and have another tea with a lot of withering women. He's coming here to see a working farm run by a working farmer.
What's wrong, Stephen, darling? The seat's all set. Ah, well, that's a tiny old run from Buckingham Palace, and they'll be parched by the time they get here. Now, I'll make the tea the minute they set foot on the red carpet.
Red carpet? What red carpet?
I was speaking symbolic.
What do you? Don't do that. Do you keep your nasty foreign ways to yourself?
If you to a certain foreign gentleman, you know as how one has always red carpet laid down for him. Oh, whenever you fret, they won't never expect that from you, so that'll have to be symbolic. Pretend like.
That should be real. Now, if he's used to it, I wouldn't want him to think I was letting him down. Hold you hard. I know there's our stair carpet.
I ain't red.
That is, in beds. Never you argue. Now, do you go up, get it up and lay it down, and give it a good shake first, mind. Well, then give yourselves a good shake after. Do you go on?
Yes, suppose then you want to go upstairs.
Oh, do you see if you can't make that run past the outside one? Yeah, good job I got old Molly to get that extra coat.
I think you're making a fool of him with flowered carpet.
No, he won't. He'll know I've done my best.
This latest addition to the Knights of the Royal Navy. After the launching, His Majesty drove through cheering crowds to the Glasgow Municipal Chambers for a civic luncheon.
Glasgow? God's princess, he's gonna have to move to be here by 3.
That must be her.
Her Majesty the Queen, accompanied by the 2 princesses, was taking a salute at the passing out parade for a naval officers' training college somewhere in the West Country.
But that rainbow woman, she say...
She say royal visit. That's all she say.
You ain't supposed to park on that there carpet. That's in for you.
Well, then you shouldn't have left it lying around.
Hey.
Modern art. Now, I want to see you all lined up on one side.
One side.
Now, over there. Now, make sure that you see the Green Union Jacks in the left hand, and a little less racket cheering, if you don't mind.
Now, do you hold on, Miss Rainbow? I'd like to know who we're cheering first. We know that he's in Scotland and that she's in the West Country with them.
Well, there are other members of the family, you know.
You must be Mr. Whitcliffe.
Yeah. Well, whatever you say, miss. Ma'am, your Majesty.
Say your grace.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord... this is your wife, my highness. I mean, my and your, t'other way round. I got all that assy-vassy. Backwards, I mean. You better sort this out yourself, Ethel.
Mrs. Whitlow, ma'am. You'll have to forgive my husband. He hasn't never had the experience.
This is Shirley. Shirley.
Hello.
And Bernadette.
Oh, what fun!
excuse me, Miss Highness, I don't know if I'd go touching that there. No, that paint might still be a mite tacky like.
Really? Then should you be leaning on it?
Should I be?
Oh, dear. Sorry, what a shame. You better go and change.
Oh, but Your Highness, I got to show you over the farm.
Oh, no. You better get the paint off before it dries and ruins the cloth. Please. I'm sure one of your land girls can look after me.
Yeah. Oh, righty-o then, Miss Mum. Whatever you say, my Highness.
Perhaps your Grace would care to step into the house first.
And have a nice cup of tea. I expect you're dry after the journey.
No, thank you. I had some lemonade in the car. I'd much rather go around the farm with the girls. But Lady Gorham, perhaps you'd care to go with Mrs. Whitler and Miss Rainbow?
Certainly.
Oh, very welcome, I'm sure, your ladyship. Would you like to come in the front way?
Thank you. Oh, yes. Rainbow is an unusual name. Are you by any chance one of Totty Rainbow's girls? Oh, you know Mother? We were at Rodine together. Well, isn't it a small world?
That's what I often say. Now, I wonder, have your ladyship ever run into a friend of mine in cart circles? He were a count, as it happened.
Well, where would you like to start, sweetie? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, I don't mind. One gets awfully fed up with the title sometimes. Now, where would you like to start?
Well, we scrubbed the yard out specially today. We'd hate you to miss that.
All right. Come on.
Oh, the lacrosse team. We've got a photograph of that at home with all the names written in.
Well, I'm second from the left on the front row. Girling, my name was.
Speaking of names, my friend's name was Yarovich. Jan Yarovich. That's the one I was telling you about. You know, the Count. Honeytrup scone? Anybody?
Is this it? Yes, well, it's not much, I know, but you should have seen it before, if you like mud pies, that is.
I wish I had. I say, can we go into the fields?
An address? No fear. Oh, sorry. Oh, one could lend, but our stuff would be too big.
Well, there's no need. I've worked with you people before. I'm an honorary member, you know. I've got to change in the car. Come on.
Yes, your mother was playing first defence and I was playing second defence against Bryn Mawr. Americans, you know.
Yes, and that was when Mother broke their centre's collarbone.
Speaking Americans, this friend of mine I was telling you about, the Count, you know, he came from Poland. He was a Polish Count.
Well, that seems logical.
Do they taste as good as they look? Do you think she'd mind?
They were made for you. Ah, but ain't royalty supposed to have people taste it first to make sure they ain't poisoned?
Very well. I hereby appoint all three of you to be my official food tasters.
Yes, and the silly girl bet your mother that she couldn't cycle from Rodine to Shoreham in half an hour.
And she still cycles to the shops.
Speaking of bicycles. Well, not really bicycles, I don't suppose, really, but, well, I was just thinking, I mean, we don't have no counts in this country, do we? Only countesses, but counts is like dukes, you know.
Well, you're not quite, my dear. They're rather more like barons.
Oh, is that all?
Beg pardon, ladies. I thought as how my Highness might be here.
Oh, no, the Countess is still looking round the farm, Mr. Whitlow. But won't you join us?
Well, hadn't I better go and see if she's all right?
Not at all. With my girl, she's in perfectly safe hands.
Ah, now, if one just puts one's foot on that branch, and if one pulls up on this one. Right. Now, just look down there where I'm pointing.
Absolutely, my dear. Oh, absolutely. And it was certainly true then. Of course, I'm going back now to your grandmother's time. She was with the Pytchleys, you know. I always remember the first time I saw her on horseback.
What's in there?
Oh, that's the stable.
You have horses.
We have horses like some people have the measles. They spread.
I wouldn't go in there, dear, if I were you. I should live so long.
It's covered in, well, it's not, well, nasty.
There's nothing nasty about horses.
Oh,
well, it needs what we call mucking out.
And mucking out's my favourite job.
Maybe Susan would be looking the way we do. I'm pretty certain she smells them differently anyway.
Oh, I love horses. This I'll get over them, but I wonder.
And as your grandmother always said, in the long run, it's blood that will count.
Count. That's right. Yeah. Hey, Tom. Yeah. Tom, I was just telling these two ladies about our friend, Jan Yarovich, the Count.
What? What you mean friend? He ain't no friend of mine. Not that fruit I'm sorry, ladies. I
forgot myself.
You most certainly did.
Matter of fact, I had my mind on her, Highness. I was wondering if I shouldn't go and see what she's up to.
I suggest you do. At once.
I wouldn't want to have her on my conscience.
If anything happens to her, you'll have more than your conscience to answer to.
What the holy hell, what's going on here? Do you get off that horse at once? That's a fine breeding sample to set my Highness. You're supposed to be looking after her. Where is she, any old how? Do you get out my way, you frittering fribbles? Miss Highness, are you in here? Yeah, Mom? Do you shut up? What you girls got to grin about any old how? Here's that drummetin Highness gone missing out your charge. There's one of you gallivanting about on a horse, and the three of you stands here. Three of you. Then who was that on the... Oh, that him. Oh, my heart alive. What you put her on a horse for? Suppose she get throwed. They blame me. God's little black book, they'll put me in the tower for life. And that's all your fault. What you put her in the stable for?
Oh, we needed some help with the mucking out.
You did. You never did. You made her...
Thank you so much, Mr. Whitlow. That was great fun. I've had a lovely time, especially the mucking out.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're high, Ma'am. Well, I reckon as how you might enjoy a little novelty like that, and 'tweren't no trouble to organise it.
Well, can we finish it now?
Oh, my stars, no. I mean, do that there lady, God help us, see you looking like that. She might not understand.
Very well. If the girls can just find me some soap and a towel.
Time is getting on. We must be back by 6:30.
She won't be long now, you'll see.
Ah, splendid.
Oh, goodbye.
Give my love to your mother, my dear. And goodbye to you, Mrs. Whitlow. I did enjoy our little chat.
Goodbye, Mr. Whitlow. I enjoyed my visit so much, thank you. And a special thank you to you too, Mrs. Whitlow. Because your contribution was so very special. You've given me more today than I could have wished for. More than I could ever repay.
Oh, I don't know, miss.
Don't look like no town clerk to me.
The land, girls, so much that you can do. Lending a hand, girls, helping to see us through.